Hi guys, this is Joy scrapping in my own private Idaho, and today we are going to have a fun time making this layout with circles. It is from the day 14 and it's created by Karina Nilsson, and this was part of the 16th series of Christy's Beautiful Life that happened in October, and I am just now getting to these layouts now. So I used 4 pieces of paper for this, and I followed the sketch fairly closely up to the point where I needed to add more pictures. So I added a few more pictures and I added larger pictures. So I will show you how I did this, and of course your sketch is going to vary according to what pictures you choose. I thought the easiest way to start this layout was to adhere the largest circle that overlaps. So I am going to put this circle down, and I'm going to go ahead and start it this way. And I'm trying to put things in order because I spent a lot of time fiddle-diddling around on this one. So I'm going to basically put my circle at 3 inches, and I'm going to measure it right like this, and I am putting it up 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm only adhering it to one side because I am going to have to cut that circle in half because it overlaps. So, and the paper that I used is Old Close to My Heart paper. It was from the bulk, and it actually was from 2 different packs. So the wavy one was from Beach Day, and I have used other papers from Beach Day. I do have some more of that kit. Well, it's just the scrapbook with stickers. If you are interested, you can reach out to me and I will let you know about that. Okay, so I have put those circles down. I'm going to take the large green strip. Now, she made on her sketch, on this side, the strips are wider than the ones on this side. I'm making them both. I'm cutting this one as 2 inches, this is a 1/2 inch, so I'm making them the same width. I do kind of cut them in half to conserve paper, and I'll show you how I do that. Because I'm kind of getting to the end of this kit. I liked it well enough, I thought, should I chomp into another one? But I decided not to do that one. Okay, so I'm putting this strip at 7 down, and I'm going to put it a 1/2 inch in. And a lot of this really has to do with what your preference is. You'll notice I'm going to also put this one, well, I'll do that a little bit later. A lot of them overlap, and I will be trimming the circles off. And the reason you want to do that is when you're creating something like this, you want to have things hang over because it gives it a more random look. And I am not putting these down super adhesive with a lot of adhesive because, like I said, I move these around quite a bit. And so this one comes this way, and you'll see that I'm going to split and tuck under this. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this one because this was the paper that I had the least amount of, but it doesn't have to go all the way across. So I'm going to go ahead and have this one hang over, and then I'm going to put my pictures down, and I'm going to slide the circles. So basically on the circles, I cut this out with a Cricut. I cut 3 6-inch circles, 3 3-inch circles, and then I have some circle punches. I have a 3-inch circle, and I just added a whole bunch of those to what I was doing. Alright, let me look and see. Alright, okay, I'm going to put this one down, and then I can line that one up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put down is my pictures, and I'm just going to lightly adhere them because I'm going to slide things under as I go along. And this was a swimming day. These are my great nephews, and they're very much, it's how you survive, boys, is they go play outside. and they do. They spend a lot of time outside. I'm going to, okay, so on this one it looks like it goes a little bit over. I might not have put this, I might have to slide this all down. I think I'm 2 inches off. Okay, that's why I didn't adhere it. The top of my green is supposed to be at 7. So, well, we're gonna make an executive. I'm gonna make this one go down a little bit lower, and this one I'm going to go higher. And this was a picture that, oops, and this one's gonna stick out like this. See how I'm gonna, and honestly, I've glued down these circles, and every time it's a little bit different. I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, make it like that. I want the red to show a little bit. And if I have the red show a little bit, then the yellow, I might have to move that over a little bit. So, because I've cut, to save paper, I've cut a little bit. Okay. And then this one's going to go up a little bit. And so this one, I'll slide it over. I'm going to have, I might have to find another yellow piece of, yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. Just make a decision and put it down. Okay. So now I'm going to look at my sketch to see my circles. So I have a large circle here. I have one right here. I have my beach ball here. And the reason I did the beach ball was I thought it added a little bit of color, because this is a very monochromatic. And I was going to do, map my pictures in red, but the problem was I have this pink swimming pool, and I thought it looked a little off. So I'm going to put this one. Well, actually, that's a little bit too small. And they don't even have to be, oh, this is another, because I have 3. This one is this one right here. Glue that one down. Then I'm going to put my circle right here. This is a beach ball. And the beach balls are in the pictures. They're not playing with beach ball, but it kind of gives you that feeling. Not everything has to be spoken. And this one could be a half one. Yes, that's what I had there before. It looks a little goofy because I've got things hanging off, but when they get trimmed off, it will all make sense to you. Okay, so that is the left side, and now I'm going to do the right side. So I do have a thin cut. I could have cut this title out, but I went ahead and stamped it on there, and I'm happy with that. So I want mine, I'm going to go ahead and trim. I need to trim this off so you can see how that lines up with my other page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this over and put it in the gutter. I'm going to line that up really good. I'm going to pull this up. I don't want to cut things unsuspectedly. Okay, so this is going to go on my other side. So I'm going to put them side by side so we can line everything up, and I will do the same thing with there. See, it already looks better now that it's all lined up. Okay. You might hear people coming and going in my house. All right. I'm going to slide this one over. Because this is the other part of the circle. It's important that I line this up. Okay, I'm going to glue that down. And now I've got to glue my, got to make everything straight. So I'm going to slide this over. I almost need a 24-inch mat. I have a quilting one. I thought about, should I just break that out and start using it? So this one is, it doesn't have to be exact, but it is right at, actually I'm going to do it this way. So my green strip is 5 down. It looks a little crooked. Sometimes when you cut things to save, it's a little different. So I am going to have, okay, now that I've had this page, I'm going to move it out of the way so I have a little bit more room to work in a very small space. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and my green is going to be at 5, which is actually 7. Let's have this go across because I'm dealing with pieces that are cut in half. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, and that is 7, and I'm going to do it 1 inch in. So that one goes there. And I'm gluing down things. I've got things underneath. It's because I slid everything under. Like that. It must be it. Isn't it so fun to watch me do this? So Christy's Beautiful Life will, the next time that it will be new sketches will be in March. And this is my August calendar page for my family, and I'm splitting this. Remember, I'm splitting it a little bit because I don't have enough paper to go all the way across, and I have, I have to look and see, the stripe is next, and I don't even know if they're the same width. See how I have a split in the middle? If you are low on paper, you can always do this, because if you have pictures to cover it, you just have to make sure that your pictures are alternated enough that I really like this layout. You could, if you wanted to make this a little bit, I made this real basic, but you could cut the circles and add vellum onto the top of them. You could put stickles so that it looks more bubbly if you wanted to. Oh, that's not even the same width. Okay, here it is. Sorry, I got my pieces everywhere. I know it looks like a hot mess right now. Okay, so now I'm going to add my pictures. And they had very small pictures, but I have bigger ones. So, okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to slide my title down quite a ways, and then I'm going to have this overlap like this. Okay, and then, and you can just do that however it makes you happy. See, so all of my, I kind of want that to, yeah, so I'll center these 2 pictures a little bit more. There are more kids in the family, but they weren't in the pool, so I only have pool pictures of 2 of my nephews. My nieces, she has reached the age where there aren't as many pictures of her. Teenage girls, they do not like the picture taken, especially if they're swimming. And my the mom is so good about making sure that she posts pictures all the time, and she's really good about pictures. I love pictures. The kids always ask me, what do you want for your birthday? I said, just get me pictures. take me someplace where we can take pictures. As if I don't have enough to scrap. Okay, so this one comes over this side. And then we have a large one that goes off. And if this one doesn't go all the way off, I'm not going to sweat it. So it kind of is in the middle, and it hangs a little off. It doesn't hang off as much as the sketch does, but it's still hanging off enough that you can see that that's what's happening. It kind of gives it a different, it's kind of like when you're doing random stamping, you always want to stamp off, and that is the same when it's something like this. And I'm going to put a circle right here, and a lot of times I will add things after I'm on, because when I go to glue them down, I'll change my mind. So, okay. So, that is, I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to trim this off with scissors because it's just so small. So I'm just going to okay, and I'll put them all together, and I'll trim off the other side. And I think it kind of looks wonky before you do the trimming of this, because it's funny how your eye doesn't know what to do because it's not square. It's like, oh, what do I do now? Okay, so I really liked how this turned out, and it was a fairly quick project. So if you have swimming pictures, or if you would like to do a calendar, this is the finished layout. And oops, I forgot one thing. I had a little, they have up at the top here, they have a cluster. So let me try to get that cluster on there, since I've lost all my papers. We will just know that there's going to be, when you look at the picture, there's going to be a cluster right here. I'll just show you how I'm going to do it. They have, I'll show it on here. I'll have this color. I don't know if I'm going to find all the papers because I moved it around so much I dropped it, and now my papers are gone. But it will be right here, and it will have, is this one? Yeah, okay, here's the yellow. I'm just missing the green. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I just need the green. And there's two little bubbles that go, not bubbles, yeah, I'd call them bubbles. They'll go on either side. Oh, that one goes here. And this one goes here. And I need a green. This is not the right green, but I'll give you the right idea. And the green will go right up here. It's actually from the zip strip. Right here. And then we will put a cute little saying off the sticker sheet that says, just chillin'. And that's our cluster up at the top. So there is our finished layout, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you will consider, if you are thinking, what can I give a grandparent? They always want pictures and calendars. That way they can look at the kids all year long. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be doing September. Tomorrow is September, and I'm hoping to do, I think I'm going to do one on the family tree. We'll see. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.